Eater, run by Miss. Take it away.
Hello BSG once again. My name is Mieslwd. Thank you for having me on BSG Plus 2026. I am here with my co-commentator chillenium.
Good afternoon.
He knows everything about the game, so be amazed, be amazed.
Almost.
And we have in the other chair later on some guest runners that never have played the game before, so it's gonna be a fun run. All right, with no further ado, new style, very easy, high tips in 3, 2, 1, go!
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two.
Oh, you gotta love that voice of Snake here.
This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
All right, and we're off.
All right.
Jack, I've got...
I need you to get into the box. So let's have a look. We have about a minute left, maybe less. Yeah, probably less, because Mies is already started the game, in which we have until the donation incentive closes. So coming up, we need to know from the host, and I'll just wait a little bit until Mies got his backpack here, what kind of incentive won the bid for what costume Mies is going to wear this run. And that's Croc who wins the incentive.
All
right. Well, then, Mies, let's get in touch with your inner animal here. Let's have a look how you do.
Let's do that. All right, first we're gonna skip some codex, and then we're gonna change outfit into the rock outfit.
Yeah, be sure not to select your Patriot just yet.
Will do.
I'll have some pace notes here and there, and see if I can be a good buddy of Mies in this run to remind him of a few things. So we've got the Croc suit, and along with the Croc suit goes the Croc head, or the mask, I guess.
Yeah, it's a nice feature that we are having for you guys. So this is going to be our outfit for the rest of the run.
Yeah. Well, let's go. And I guess Mies in this outfit will feel right at home. I used to have a little remark on his suit getting all dirty, but he is gonna have a little swim in a pond with a few gators here and there, but they won't mind because he looks like them, so nothing to see here. And it's gonna be an interesting run this way, Mies, because you will have a lot of camouflage, which will absolutely help. And one of the things that Mies has to do in this run is dive. Roll and dive, and he's going to do that a whole lot. I absolutely have my opinion about it, but hey, this is speedrunning, and we need to get through these levels as quick as we can. So coming up, we have a beehive here that Mies needs to shoot. And it's always interesting before he actually first needs to take down some guards. Oh yeah, this will be a very good run, I see from his aim. You definitely need to step it up a little bit, buddy. Let's find out if he will.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
All right. Yeah, that's better.
Go.
That's better. Thankfully, in this first part, Mies has some slack, some leeway. Now let's see if he picks the right beehive here to distract the guard. It is always interesting.
Yeah,
and yeah, it's the right one. Thank God. All right, so Mies is going to run across the bridge, and you see him wiggling a little bit. Looks a bit odd, but he needs that to stay in balance. This rope bridge has the interesting effect that if you don't wiggle like this, because wiggling actually kind of resets his balance, so to speak. If you don't wiggle, then you'll fall off the bridge, and falling off a bridge in a speed run definitely doesn't help us. So wiggling actually helped Mies here quite a lot as we head on over to the building where we will meet up with Sokolov. Excellently passing all of the guards here. I have to get used to this Croc suit, Mies.
It is, isn't it?
We did a bunch of practice, but we rarely did any practice with Croc suit, so
Exactly.
I need to rewire my brain here for a little bit.
No worries. We got time. We got time.
Thankfully. All right, so what Mies has been skipping through, because Mies loves this game, but he is not too familiar with the cutscenes, So that's why I'm here. But then again, it's also a speed run, so we don't have a lot of time. So I'll just try and keep it short and snappy. But we met up with Sokolov. He was actually burning some documents a little earlier on. And Mies kind of interested him in going with him, but we meet the boss on this bridge, and the boss was like, "Oh, I'm so happy to see you. Let me just toss you down this river." And now we're laying here, not necessarily on the bottom of the lake, but definitely next to the river. Thankfully, Mies is better in first aid than I am, so he's just patching Snake up as we go along. And he is so quick about it. Don't you agree, audience? Isn't he quick about it? All right, all right. I love the energy. We need the energy for Mies to keep his momentum up. So let's find out what's going to happen next. Oh, a nuke has been shot, and that was why the screen was white. There is so much missing if you run the game like this. But anyway, a nuke has been shot. Mies has been pulled out, and he's going back in. And this time it's night. We're going to have a look. You see, I'm so out of tune here because of all the cutscenes that we skip. But yeah, he's back at night, and Mies, please do, put on that suit again.
Yeah. Oh, not the tuxedo.
No, yeah. Did you see? This is the muscle memory I've been talking about.
Oh, he is also gone from my backpack, so that's pretty,
yeah.
I need one more for my backpack, and also my Patriot.
Yeah. And the bug repellent is gonna come later. Right, so he has the Patriot, so I can definitely strike that off the list. And we're gonna head back to the place where we met Sokolov before. And actually, we're gonna have a pretty good example in a little bit of Mies wiggling, and it's such a beautiful shot here with the beamer on the screen. Thankfully, people at home can see a little bit more contrast. But we'll have that bridge coming up soon, and you'll see Mies actually in tiny fractions adjust his course so that he can just walk that bridge. There is a quicker way. You want to talk about the quicker way to do the bridge, Mies, or should I?
Yeah, you should.
The quicker way is diving over the bridge. Now, obviously, you can imagine that takes along a whole lot more risk. And Mies is somewhat going to play it safe here because he also wants to keep to estimate. And the fact that we didn't practice that before, well, it might be smart not to try it now. But as you see, especially with the croc head on, it's actually quite a good indicator. He wiggles around, and that way the bridge doesn't sway that much. If he wouldn't, then it would have been an interesting part. But he made it across, so that's good. And we wanted to meet up actually here with Sokolov again, but instead we're going to meet up with Eve. In fact, we're going to spend the night with Eve. Yeah, but Mies isn't that lucky because she's going to stay awake while we sleep, so no action for Mies here. However, he does get some rest, and he needs it because a lot of the next part of the run is going to be during daytime. So Mies gets to enjoy this a little bit here. And we have this great talk with Eve that we're going to skip. And we're actually going to meet up with Adam after this. Now, to the people that have some recollection of the Bible, Adam and Eve, yeah, that was an interesting take from Kojima to name these characters that. And Adam is actually Revolver Ocelot. Oh, we'll find out at the end of the game, and Mies also skips that, so I'll just tell you here. Adam actually is one of the good guys. However, you do need somebody to combat back and forth in the game, and Mies did a pretty decently quick job. I was going to say something else, but I'm really trying hard here to be Peggy 13. So he did a darn good job on getting through there, so that's good. And then we head out to the next part. Mies, don't forget about the bug juice here.
Will do, thanks.
Yeah, no problem. And Mies is going to have a nice little swim. Now, why are you applying the bug juice, Mies?
The bug juice is before preventing from getting caught by leeches and insects that are willing to try to kill my body eventually.
So it's kind of like date.
Yeah, something like that.
A bug repellent of sorts, if you will. So Mies is going to have a nice little swim. Now, oh man, look at the alligator face, facing forward, pointing the way. It's interesting. I think I'm gonna keep saying this whole run through.
Oh, there's another alligator. Bye.
Yeah, but he doesn't mind because he's like, hey, that's one of us.
Oh, good. We're all friendly.
He swims a bit weird, but that's one of us. Ooh, tripwire there, Mies. And the tripwire does kind of welcome us into the jungle, doesn't it? So since nobody likes us here, or at least they are trying to guard the place from us, Mies has got to be careful. Speaking of things he has to be careful of, this fence here is electric. And Mies, boss that he is, just maneuvers around that. Now this usually in the practice runs is where I jinx him, and he will definitely electrocute himself somewhere, but let's hope he doesn't. First we have a dog to trank. I am somewhat worried about his aim, audience.
It's just the Fingerspitzengefühl.
Yeah, well, the German Fingergefühl is not helping him thus far.
It's
Tripwire that he dodges. Ooh.
healthy. I don't know.
Anticipation of things to come?
Yeah,
maybe.
Something like that.
I hope so.
Healthy set of nerves.
So the Bolshaya passed base. Yeah, I have that on the notes. And that means that after we leave this level, we actually have to get ready for Revolver Ocelot. Thus far, Mies is doing pretty good. No alerts thus far. I need to shake that off, but...
Knock on wood, please.
Yeah, there's no untreated wood nearby. Yeah.
Some.
Yeah.
I see a blank spot here, so that's untreated, right?
Sweet. Yeah, I sure hope so. Let's just force it and say that it is. I bet Fletcher feels different about that. All right, so the strat in this boss fight is just keep shooting at him. And that is usually Mies's strat for the bosses, so this one is no different. You see the beehives actually hanging up there high. So when Ocelot is gonna switch to the other boulder, the boulder to the right, then hopefully Mies will be able to use that to get the bees down and that way distract Ocelot. But I don't think he's going for the left, for the right side. Ooh, well, maybe.
Yep.
But he already got him. And that was the first boss, actually, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Mies is on track to great things here. Or at least let's have him have the feeling that he is on track to great things. And we'll find out at the end of the game if we are. But I have all the confidence and all the faith in the world. Ooh, this is really dark, isn't it, Mies?
It is.
I
cannot see anything.
Well, then this is going to add some time. Because I had this part about people don't get used to this dark screen too early. One of the ways actually for Mies to light the screen up a little bit.
I can't see anything.
Oh, sorry? This is going to be great. So one of the things in the game that helps with this is eventually your eyes get used to the dark, as they do in real life. And in the speedrun, that is not gonna work for Mies. One of the other things that he can actually do is smoke a cigar now. Mies, I don't know if you have that in your inventory, but you might actually want to use that, or maybe Mies has enough muscle memory to know where he needs to go.
We need tech, please.
Ooh,
I can't see anything.
Yeah, HDR is a beautiful thing, ladies and gentlemen. And it is definitely not helping Mies. Now, as you will see in time, the screen will get better because Snake's eyes will get used to the dark.
Niet verder.
And we'll have a look at what we can do. Hopefully, Mies can do something. Mies, in your inventory, can you grab a cigar?
Cigar?
Yeah, maybe, hopefully. Because I know that the light actually from sucking on the cigar kind of lights it up. But this is a difficult part. It thankfully is one of the few parts in the run where Mies needs to see like this.
Ik zie echt helemaal niks, joh.
Yeah, this is not helping him too much on his runner screen. It gets better a little bit.
We hebben nu wel iets meer.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to believe, chat, that I brought in some help here with the cigar. Thank you. Definitely not motivating you to applaud on me. But let's have a look if we can get Mies across the finish line here to actually meet up with the pain. No, it's not the pain. Is it Revolver Ocelot? It's not Revolver Ocelot. Then
It's
who-
the pain. It's the pain. It's
It is the pain,
It is-
yeah. Now I'm getting confused too. You can de-equip the cigar here, Mies, because it will take down from your health. Yeah, thanks. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but don't worry about it, buddy. Shake it off. We need to continue.
To place the cap again.
Yeah, thank you. Nobody saw that, obviously, that we switched the cap for the cigar, right? No, exactly. Thanks.
We see
including
nothing.
Mies. Mies saw nothing as well. But we are here. We are at the pain, which is a fitting name for a boss that we need to fight right now. And Mies is gonna switch back and forth between stun grenades, because when the pain asks his hornets to help, and Mies thankfully turning the camera away, and as dark as it can be, as white as it can be, yeah, you need to find your rhythm again, your salsa, Mies. Don't worry about it. You've got this, buddy. Hang in there. So he's gonna toss a few stun grenades every once in a while. The pain uses the hornets as body armor, and that way you can't hit him. So the stun grenade actually helps Mies to get the hornets away from his body again, and then Mies can fire at him. And he needs to juggle back and forth, and we're going into the second stage here soon. Ooh.
Everything is going.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Shake it off. And this is actually heading into the second stage, so that's a good thing. And Mies is going to fire his gun from the water, which is actually a pretty interesting thing to do. You need a darn good weapon to be able to do so. And the pain gets back up, and Mies has a few hits in. Now, hopefully, we can close this out before he pulls them. Yeah, all right. Can I have an applause? Yeah. You're doing okay, Mies. You're doing okay. Don't worry about it, buddy. Getting back on track here. Like I said, there's only a few dark spots left in this game, but we've had the brunt of it for now. Definitely needs to do some self-medicating, and we're heading towards the fear.
Do we have time for tiny donations before we get it?
Sure. Go ahead.
And we have a 10 euros donation from Holin Mad Mike. I will try to say, I will do my best to read that. What a thrill when Mies is playing Metal Gear Delta. What a thrill that it isn't Silent Hill Downpour. That gave me fear in this hurt, but it's so supreme. I will stop now.
Thanks,
Good luck,
Etienne.
Mies.
Nice.
Give an applause for those.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, amazing. Keeps me right on track, Etienne. Thank you. I needed that.
This is the very first donation that I have to read at the BSG. Oh my god.
Nice. All right, get back into the game.
All right, so Mies is going for another little swim, and the alligator feels right at home here in the water, which is a good thing. Now, you might think to yourself, the bottom little blue bar, people in the audience, that Mies is drowning, but don't worry about it. We're playing on very easy. We got plenty of health. Even if Mies starts to die a little from the inside, and let's be honest, we all kind of die from the inside every once in a while, he will still have enough health to actually make it all the way to the end of the river, or sure, I hope so. Mies?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
All right, all right. Thankfully, it always gets kind of creepy. Now, this is an interesting part right here. The end, a boss that we will face after, is actually standing right there. And what Mies just did is he blew up some barrels of fuel, and that way he damaged the end. Now, this won't affect anything further here because we're not fighting the end for now. We need to still fight the fear. But because of the damage that you already inflicted, we will have a bit of a benefit later on in the run. So Mies will do less damage, or needs to do less damage to the end. But first we have a warehouse to roll through. And I will give Mies a moment because there's a few guards that he needs to roll past. Nice. Not breaking anything here. That's another knock on wood of a moment. Let's see if Mies can get through here quickly. And I need to
We're good.
console my notes. Sweet. All right. So we're heading towards Grainy Gorky Lab. But first, we've got some more forest with some more booby traps to get through. But thankfully, Mies knows them by heart. He didn't know the cave by heart, but he does know these booby traps by heart. Sorry, buddy.
No worries. Just a step in the heart. No worries.
Trying not to toss you too much under the butts here. So this is the complex that we need to get in. And we're going to have a nice little conversation with Alexander Leovanovic Granin. Or the daytime drunk. Well, it's evening in game now, but Granin is definitely drunk. And that's a good thing for us. But first we need to get into the inside walls, the interior part of the level here. And then Mies is going to actually enter the building. Now, I don't have much experience with Mies wearing the croc cap and the suit. So I'm not sure what that will do for his camo index. But
we'll see.
I'll definitely invite Mies to trank as many guards as he can. And we're going to have a nice little conversation with Granin, who is, like I said, smashed. I can imagine that if you're here in the middle of the jungle having no real people to talk to, that there is not too much fun. Now, I'm definitely not advocating for daytime drinking, but Granin sure is. And because he is drunk, that is actually a good mood bonus, if you will, for us. It means that if Mies can get through this door anyway.
What?
Kind of curious here. What's going on, buddy?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
I don't know why I can't.
Yeah,
okay,
well, maybe we just needed to open the door. That's a good thing.
Normally I just go through the door, so I don't know what was on with it, but okay.
Yeah, neither do I, but hey, here we are. So, yeah, maybe it's the croc suit.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so. The croc suit is not willing to open doors.
So we meet, I was going to say Sokolov, we meet Granin here, and he also mentions that this is going to mess with me, and it's going to mess with Mies too. It's an interesting run, that's for sure, Mies.
That's for sure.
I need to get back to my lines. So at the end, actually, Granin toasts to you, and he says, "To capitalism," and he gives you the key that you need later on to get up into Grozny Grad. So we would like to thank Granin here in his drunk mood and the compliment we made on his shoes. He was actually pointing toward his legs because he was talking about the tank, and the tank didn't need wheels, it needs something else. And then Mies complimented them, "Oh, nice shoes." No, it needs legs. And that is actually a reference to Metal Gear because it's walking on two legs. I really love Metal Gear. Anyway, so we're headed off. We got the key, and we're gonna meet the Fear actually pretty soon. It is time to meet the Fear. Let's see if that was somewhat on point. Mies dodging the electrical fence here. Good thing. Dog thinks nothing of him. The croc walking upright. Let's have a look. So the Fear is mostly a stealthy boss. And this is going to be some moving around with the camera. So I hope none of you are experiencing any motion sickness, because this will definitely be a test. Now, toilets are a little bit further back. If you do feel it coming up, might be a smart moment. But this is actually a fairly quick boss. And like I said, he uses stealth a lot, but Mies knows the general path that the Fear takes. And one of the great things about the Patriot, about playing on New Game Plus, is that infinite ammo, so we can just keep on spraying, and we'll be okay. Now, Mies is poisoned at this moment, and the Fear will, if you give him enough time anyway, make a remark about that and be like, "Hey, you should heal up because that stuff will definitely kill you," which is an interesting take for a boss that needs to defeat you. But maybe I'm reading too much into the rules. Maybe I'm being a bit too serious about it. Anyway, the Fear is giving Mies a bit of a hard time, but that's okay. That's what we have an estimate for. And with the volunteers that I will talk about a little bit later on, we'll make up a whole lot of time, won't we, Mies?
Exactly.
All right, so we took down the fair, and that is actually where I need to change my my papers, my sheets, and we are heading towards the end. And I'm not talking about the end of the game, I'm just talking about the boss. That is not confusing at all, also called the end. And it's gonna be sniper battle. But first we've got some other things to do. Did I just read over that?
I forgot to apply that immediately after the boss fight.
Yeah, didn't I?
But that's okay.
So there's a bit of pressure on me too then, I guess.
Oh, no, you're good.
Was that a...
No, we're good.
It was no crack, right?
No crack.
Okay, good.
Nope.
Because Mies can actually, by jumping down, break his leg. Now, the English expression is to break a leg, which is a great thing, but for Mies not so much. Because that'll definitely mean that he will be limping from here on. And in Speedrun, where we are already somewhat behind estimate, that definitely won't help us. But, nah, Mies is okay. And so we are heading over towards the end. Be sure to save up before you actually face him, Mies.
Will do.
And as to the audience, and you are already being very kind and calm for him, which is a good thing, actually. In the sniper boss battle with the fair, he actually needs all of his focus. He won't put up any different headset, but he will need his focus. So I'll be sure to stop talking at some point, and then you know, okay, the fat bald guy stops talking, then maybe we need to have a moment of silence here for Mies. And that's all because Mies is gonna do a little strat where he uses a revive pill. And from that point on, his aim, the thing that was already working for Mies splendidly today, needs to be really on point. No pressure here, buddy. You got this. And we'll find out if that works or not. First, some cutscenes to skip. Maybe a save to make. All right. So I'm gonna rehydrate to all of you who might not have done that in the past. Be sure to rehydrate as well. Just spray him with fire. Right, so the revive part coming up, and from here on, Mies needs all of his marbles, all of the eggs in one basket.
What's going on? It's over already? What a disappointment.
Mies? Oh, okay, good.
You're alive?
Oh, no. Oh, this is gonna make it harder on Mies. And that means that we need to be silent for a little bit longer. You mind if I explain meanwhile what's going on, Mies?
Oh, no.
Ah, all right. So what happened was the stun grenade that Mies actually fully looked upon as the end was running away from him, stunned him, and then Mies didn't see where the end ran off to. Now, this can set you back for 10 minutes. It has done so in the past. Thankfully, Mies had some luck with his bad luck, I guess. And we got away with that, but it is definitely a tricky moment. And was that because you were too close to him that he caught that?
Yeah, I think when the third phase applies, and yeah, I think you have a point. When you're too close, then he throws a stun grenade instead of do it again. But very good.
Yeah.
This was the hardest part of the entire run.
All right,
so.
can we cheer him on a little bit? All right. And then I would like to ask the host, and I hear that Tech already turned down the... Oh no, nice song. Anyway, I would like to ask the host if there are any messages or any information that you want to share. This is a good moment.
Of course, and congratulations to Mies to get away with this crazy cheese on this this boss. And to reminder, we are raising money for Mine, which is a nationwide organization committed to prevent mental health issues. Mine strives to provide support to individuals and families facing mental health challenge. So all of your donations during this entire week will go to Mine. And also remember people in the chat, if you like what you see actually, that you can support or even for free with your Twitch Prime Gaming subscriptions. If you have it, you just have to sell it, and that's unlock many exclusive emotes and show some your support in style. Because yeah, there is a lot of them now at this Twitch channel, the BSG Marathon, and they are pretty awesome. Back to you for the rants with this awesome music.
All right, yeah, it's a perfect moment to switch back so that I can talk over this little... definitely not copyrighted anywhere music, so let's hope that my voice does enough to prevent it from being flagged, but we'll find out sooner or later anyway. And Mies is coming up to the end of the ladder. Now, I think we need some fresh air, don't we, Mies?
Yeah, we need to go outside because it's really moist here.
Yeah, well, maybe we should get some mountain air.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, hey, well, ta-da! There we are, in the mountains. And... well, the Mies needs to be careful here that he doesn't blow away, because as you can see, there's quite a bit of wind. The camo index, however, really favors us here with 80% in blue, which is good because that means that also because we're playing on very easy, but also because of the camo index, we will barely get noticed. Yeah, this vulture maybe that was like, what? What is this huge croc doing here next to me? Now, let's find out. Oh, there is a guard. Oh, well, sorry, buddy, you're gonna have a nap. And it's not gonna be pleasant. Oh, he's on the ledge. I've seen him going off the ledge before. But thankfully, he's on the ledge. In the background, we hear a Hind D flying by. But thankfully, the Hind D won't bother us here. They didn't see us. And us being in croc suit, definitely not suspicious. So we'll just... yeah, right up the hole. That's an interesting thing to to trank somebody there.
Got to save there.
Mies got it, ladies and gentlemen. He got it. Yeah. All right, Mies.
A little jump scare there. Shit my pants. But okay, let's go.
That sounds like Johnny. More on Johnny later. But we are close to getting. We're close to getting to the walkways here. Yeah, that's a good thing. And Mies tranking some guards left and right here. It's an interesting thing actually, because when we get up onto the top of the mountain, we'll get back down eventually again. We just need to have this little overlook where we can see what's going on with the base a little further up ahead. But for now, we still need to see the base. As Mies is walking by here. And there will be a door here shortly. That's the one. And there we go into the cutscene, which is a good thing. Right.
Catch me a moment of breath here.
Yeah.
I would take this time to say that we have a donation of 10 euros from Duncate123. Bad luck at my marathon runs.
Something like that.
Thank you for that, 10 euros. So going down the hill, thankfully we have a different route. We don't need to go all the way back down the mountain, but that does mean that we will have a little meeting, a little chat with the Fury. Now, Fury is an angry guy, as you can imagine by his name. Ooh, nice. And the Fury also has a bit of a temper. So he is... I'm contemplating how to translate this. Licht ontvlambaar.
Lightly flammable.
Yeah. Lightly flammable. Probably the best translation we've got for that word, but hey, I'll go with it. I mean, I didn't know it in English, so Mies did good on his part there. Let's see. Oh, you're playing safe here.
I don't know why.
A bit of a hot hat. Yeah,
Hot hat.
that definitely works, and you'll see in just a second, because he sure likes to go around with his flamethrower. A hot hat is a good one, actually. Yeah. Let's write that down as Mies is fighting the Fury.
I have something with ledges here.
Yeah, ledges are not your friend today, are they?
No.
It's beautiful. We did everything right. The last run we did together, he actually got a new PB. But there is always some RNG involved, especially with live events. But then again, that makes for good content, I guess.
Yeah, just keep it like that then.
Exactly. So...
Oh, too early.
The Flaming Croc. And like most of Mies' strats, also this is one is just to completely empty the gun that doesn't empty, which is a good thing. And running through the flames is not too terrible for us here because, well, Mies obviously has a whole lot of health to work with, so he will be fine. Yeah, there we go. Exactly. So, Groznygrad, down into the tunnels again. And, well, let's see. That means that the next one is the Sorrow, right, Mies?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so too. And we got up to the courtyard here of Groznygrad, southwest, and we need to get into the base, actually. I dropped my pen here. We need to get into the base, actually, to grab an outfit. Do you remember the character that resembles the guy that we're going to steal his outfit from, Mies?
Raiden.
Oh, he knew. He knew. I really nagged him in our previous runs about Raiden. But yeah, Raiden is from Metal Gear 2, and if you had to give Raiden a bit of a more Russian name, then you could maybe mix some Kov with Raiden, and then you come to Rykov, which seems like a decent way to call him. And so we're gonna find Rykov here. Then we need to steal his face and his uniform. Now don't worry, we're not gonna cut off his face. This is not a face-off from a few years ago. I see some people at the tech bench that are somewhat disappointed here. But if I need to keep it PEGI 13, then so do you. And that way we'll be able to drag Rykov off here and drag him all the way back into the changing room. Now keep those thoughts 13 plus, boys. But here in the changing room, we are gonna undress him, don't worry. We'll shove him in a locker afterwards. And magically, we just found his face in the form of a plastic mask. Now, Mies needs to change. I'm sorry, we're gonna take off the Croc outfit here for a moment. And Mies has this weird interest in people saluting him. You could almost say that in his normal daytime job that happens to him. And he needs to have a little bit of that in this game as well. So he is rolling around as he does. He has these 2 guards standing watch. He's going to come up to them and be like, "Hey, boys, everything okay?" And they'll be like, "Yes, boss." And we're like, "Oh, okay, good." And that is... I told you. Maybe I should have waited with that voiceover a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
And then he just walks away with all that swag. Like, yeah, I'm the boss, man. I walk in. And then, well, it kind of ends with being a boss man because we're going to have some torture here, don't we, Mies?
Yeah, we don't. You have that in every Metal Gear, like 1, 2, and 3, except the 1 and 2 are visible, and the 3 is not visible. Yeah. So we need to wait this cutscene out. And in the meanwhile, I see that we have a donation. So AEtienne, take it away.
Sure. We have a €5 donation from Acropolon. Say, love this run. Mies, you're crushing it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for your donation. Yeah, so from this point on, we need to wait it out, and then a cutscene will appear. I skip that cutscene, I have a codec coming up, and I need to push that codec in a certain number, and when I push that, we're going to exit the torture scene and going to knock down Johnny again.
Yeah. Should I talk about Johnny a little bit?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Oh, that sounds nice. So I actually alluded to Johnny earlier in this run, and Johnny is the guard that guards you, obviously, because that's what guards do. I'm so on track here. Johnny is the guard that guards you while you're being detained. He is also in Metal Gear 1, he's also in Metal Gear 2, and he actually tells you, but he has no time, and I do, hopefully, to talk to you about the Johnnies and his whole family. Actually, the first man in line of succession is a Johnny. So that's a really Kojima-esque way to keep the name Johnny in the game. And he is actually I think the father or the father of the father, so the grandfather, if you will, of the Johnny Metal Gear 1. But they all have this issue with their bowels, and they all have a running message that they need to do, and this Johnny is no different. That is a weird thing about Metal Gear. I'm not sure why Kojima did it like that, but he did. And so he is going to run off to the toilet, and that will definitely give Mies some time to actually use his codec and just ring in the right frequency to open the door.
Who let you in here?
It's not the most honorable way of getting out, but it sure is a way of getting out. Now, I need to also mention that because Mies is being tortured here right now, and we're just looking at this black screen, thankfully no routing for Mies to do, that he lost his outfit, so we can't wear the croc suit at this moment, I'm sorry. But we'll get back to that croc suit as soon as we had another great dive into the water. Hey, and there is Johnny. He was not at the toilet yet, but Mies has no time to wait for him. And we're out. Yeah, and it's gonna be interesting from here because Mies has no gear and he needs to get out of this base, so he will be shot at quite a lot, but that's okay because we're playing on very easy. If everything went wrongly here, then it actually works against us because he has that much health that it will actually take a while for him to die, even if he is standing at blank gunpoint. Now the searchlights, we know those from previous parts.
Yeah.
He just needs to roll on through here, get through the door, get into the sewers, and when he is in the sewers, then we will meet up with Adam again, Revolver Ocelot, who saved one bullet for him, but he is not able to shoot him actually at some point. We have a dog chasing Mies as well. It's gonna be interesting. But as you can see, Mies is happily rolling around, and he needs to get underneath here. And there is the hatch that we need to get into, down to the sewers. Now, this is one of the last parts where Mies can break something. Let's hope he doesn't, but there is always this possibility. I didn't jinx him enough yet, so hey, let's find out if it happens here. And maybe he plays on safe, who knows? Let's find out. We're good. Nice. All right, so we're coming up on the Sorrow shortly. And the strat with the Sorrow is actually... well, there's been a whole lot of math about it. People tried many different things, and in the end, we found out that Mies just needs to die. So he's just gonna surrender to it immediately when it happens. He's gonna drown again. He's gonna use a revive pill again. And then he just defeated the Sorrow, which is an interesting take, but hey, it works for him. And that is also the last revive pill that he has, so don't worry about it. He can't cheat his way out of playing against other bosses anymore after this one. But this one, compared to the others, is actually quite easy on him.
Yeah, and in the meanwhile, AEtienne, take it away.
Sure. We have a €5 donation from Nando BNL. You're doing awesome, mate, but watch your aim, bro. You can do it. We believe in you. Good luck, BSG. Thank you a lot for this donation.
Thanks, Nando. Yeah, this is the strat. You need to die and you use the revive pill, just like chillenium said, and that's pretty much it. So nothing much to tell.
Nothing too fancy there.
Nothing too fancy there, no.
Now, when Mies wakes up again from this, I wanted to say fever dream, but it's not necessarily a fever dream. He was just drowning, and then he washed up on shore, like the proper sailor that he is. He needs to do some, I was going to say some medical aid, but you don't have any equipment on you, do you?
No, I lost my gear.
Ah, yeah. So actually there's a tiny little moment here where you can look and you see at the other riverbank, you see the Sorrow laying there because he died. But we have no time to check that out. I'm sorry, this is a speed run. But if you're curious, then that is absolutely the point to have a look. Now, Mies has quite some blood on him, which is interesting after he got taken by the river for quite a little trip. But we have a waterfall here, so maybe Mies can have a little wash and meet up with Eva. And Eva was so kind to bring his equipment for him. That also means that Mies can put back on his croc suit. Because Mies without the croc suit
is a naked snake.
Is a naked snake. Very good. Very good. All right, so that's we're making good way on the list here, Mies.
Very good, very good.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go.
The croc suits, the Patriot, yeah. The gun.
C3.
And the C3. We'll need that a little bit later on. And don't forget to grab your box in just a second here.
Yep.
I had this whole thing arranged and planned where I would bring this huge cardboard box, and then I forgot to bring it because I didn't take my ADHD medication this morning. So that one is on me, but maybe next time we'll have a look. Anyway, Mies is going a little bit further up because that's the box right there that he needs. And the box is actually an interesting way of getting around. It was also available in previous parts of Metal Gear. You just sit in the box inside of a transport truck, and then the guard walks by and he's like, "Oh, we've got some cargo to haul. Well, then I'll just get in this truck and I'll drive you to where you need to go," which is a good thing for Mies in this instance. So Mies is going to find the truck that is going to bring him towards the room actually before the Shago Hot. Yeah, no guards here that you need to take out in the guard posts, huh, Mies?
Oh, we have 80% camo index, so that's pretty convenient for us and gives us the advantage not to perform the guard sweep. So
yeah, because we also did this run with a gold camo. And yeah, it kind of ruins the word camo because it's absolutely not camo. It's like screaming, "Hey, I'm here." It's minus 80% actually.
Yeah.
But Mies got in, which is a good thing. And he is going to plant some C3 here. He does need to be aware of the guards and aware of the technicians that are walking around. This is also the moment where I give Tech a little heads up on the upcoming boss fight, because that is going to be quite the nasty sound. I'll leave it up to you, but just know that it is coming up in a little bit. be sure to say now when it happens, and I'll leave it up to you if you want to ruin people's ears or not. So Mies is... oh, and I see a very motivated face when I said that. Ooh, that promises something, people, that's for sure. So Mies is planting some of his C4s here. He does need to keep an eye out for guards and technicians. Getting a call that you cannot skip, or at least not totally skip. And yeah, let's see. Few more to plant here.
One more after this. So.
Yeah, and then it's definitely boss fight coming up. This is so much better without the gold armor.
Yeah, because if the people were like chose the gold armor, then we need to do more strats, more derouting, and more.
And it takes more time.
Yeah.
All right, so Volgin, we're gonna shoot a comrade Volgin here, and we're gonna do that with the gun. Now Volgin is able to like generate this magnetic field around him. Now obviously shooting metal parts at him, he will definitely be able to deflect, and that is that awesome sound that I was talking about earlier. And instead of using a sniper rifle, which is also a strat, Mies is just gonna brute force this, and he's like, well, I have infinite ammo. Let's see what wears out first. Your hearing, your magnetic field, or my gun.
You good? Yeah.
We say, watch out, you're aiming.
Yeah. I just gonna talk to you guys because it's okay. You all having a good time? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, just aim and shoot, right?
Not bragging at all, which is a good thing. I'm glad that he's back in his mojo again. Let's definitely forget about the first part of this run.
We don't talk about it.
That sounds like a good idea.
It's in the past. We don't talk about it.
It's behind us, that's for sure. Speaking of behind us, maybe I should talk a little bit about what's coming up on us, Mies.
Yeah, you do that.
Yeah, I thought I would. But I thought I'd ask you because I don't know why. Anyway, we're coming up on a rail shooter segment here. And I'm starting to wonder if that's the right word. Yeah. Rail shooter. Definitely a rail shooter. Yes. And this is actually the part where Mies had this great plan, this magnificent man with a great plan. And the great plan is that we have some volunteers, not ready, not just yet, but I do want to explain it to the rest of the audience. We found some volunteers for the run to help Mies with this terribly complicated part. And so we found 3 people in the audience that will help him. Now Mies first has to drive around with Eva and the Shago Hot here moving around. But after the runway, and I'll be sure to mention that again, after the runway, the volunteers from Mies will take place in this chair. They will put on the headset like I have. Mies will hand over the controller to the volunteer. And that way the volunteer can shoot at the guards and have a nice look around. And we absolutely, when it's time, we need to cheer them on because they are a huge part in this run, as you can imagine. And we thought it would be nice to have a little interaction there. But first, Mies needs to clear the way so that we can head to the runway. And when we are on the runway, it might be a good moment for me to explain how we're going to fight the Shago Hot. Or did you want to do some donation messages on the runway, Mies?
We can do it now.
Oh.
We'll do it now.
Yeah.
We have a €5 from Kat. Good luck, Mies. You are doing great, Bass.
Thanks, Kat.
Thanks, Kat. It's always so wholesome, right, when people donate?
It is always good for charity, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right, so yeah, this one needs to wait. She is the dual driving. The only thing that I do is shooting. Some people need to go down, otherwise we cannot advance into the next stage. So at certain options, and we need to pay some attention. But yeah, in the meanwhile, we're doing quite well so far. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm afraid it won't be PB, but we actually did make up some time, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, sure.
And it'll be interesting to see if we got close to PB. I sure hope so.
Nah, we did lose a lot of time in the caves. I didn't know that that was a possibility to
that the croc hat would throw that much dirt into our dinner.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's horribly translated, but I'll keep it there.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just a friendly note for the next time. Just try to go blindfolded into the cave.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah. I was looking at the beamer here and I was like, oh, that's going to be interesting with the contrast.
Yeah, and I didn't see nothing
now, for the
whatsoever.
people in the audience, the monitor is actually a little bit brighter, thankfully. But the scene where he is in the cave, where he just fought with, was it the pain? I think it was the pain.
Yeah, before the pain starts. Yeah.
And that is normally something that you barely see, but you are able to move along there. But no, that was a bit of a setback for Mies, but that's good. It's good to know that it works that way. Now, I anxiously see the volunteers sitting and getting ready to help us, but not just yet, not just yet. There will be this part where we fight the Shagohod. Mies is feeling a little bit lazy today, so he won't fire at the Shagohod now. He could, but he would do very little damage, and the damage that he would do doesn't really translate to the fight. The fight with the Fair earlier, he actually blew up a few gas cans, and that did do some damage, but this would barely do any damage. And so Mies is, being Mies, I guess, nodding his head up and down.
With a croc head on my head.
Yeah.
Just bouncing. Okay.
This man never ceases to amaze me. But that's a good thing, I guess.
All right.
Heading up to the end of the runway, which is a good thing. Now, Mies didn't want to use a sniper before on Volgin, but we are going to force Mies here. Actually, Eva is going to force him here, but don't worry, it is a pretty easy segment where Mies needs to use the sniper rifle. I was a bit earlier.
No worries. After this.
After this part, yeah, I was a bit early still. So, with the sniper part coming up, do you want your first volunteer to be ready, Mies?
After the sniper part.
All right.
Then,
oh yeah, because obviously we still have the
we still have the fight of Shagohod. So
yeah. Look at me going all wrong here.
No worries. I got you, buddy.
Mom, Mom, I practiced so hard.
We did.
Yeah, we did. We sure did.
You can see everything on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. The final practice before BSG Plus 2026.
It was actually a good practice.
It was good practice. It was a PB practice.
We jinxed ourselves. We PB too early.
Exactly. So yeah, the strat here is you can shoot the Shagohod, but you just can look around or having a chat. You don't have to do anything here, because if you inflict damage towards him, in the next fighting sequence he will gain full health. So it doesn't. Yeah.
Doesn't do anything for you.
Doesn't do anything for me. Yeah. Exactly.
All right, so here's to forcing Mies. And when he blows it up, audience, can we get a huge applause for this grand, this pure skill of sniper, holding his aim steady there as he waits for Eva on the Shagohod that is coming on the bridge. Oh man, you need to be 100% in touch with this rifle. Oh, beautifully! Oh, beautifully!
What an aim!
What an achievement! What a beautiful achievement there, Mies.
That was the second hard part of the game. All right, backpack. We need my weapon. My weapon is the RPG.
Hey.
We need to shoot him down.
Yeah. And we need to inflict damage. We do that on the tracks, on the wheels or legs, so to speak. Because Granin thought that wheels wouldn't do. He thought it would have needed legs, but then again, he didn't use legs. He used some weird form of vocals. Interesting design choice. those things definitely help. And so Mies is firing at the feet first. And then he can fire at the cockpit, and that way he will inflict damage. Now this battle consists of 2 stages. The first stage is to keep firing at the vocals, and then to fire at the cockpit. And when he changes over to the second stage, Volgin will actually climb up on the tank. He will connect with the wires of the tank itself and use his electric magnetism skills, whatever, I'm not sure, to manipulate the tank, because it was kind of failing on him, and then he just stands on top. Mies is going to do more of the same, and be sure to hit the tracks again. And when we are at half health, I would like to ask the first volunteer to take place right next to Mies. But for now, Mies is shooting at the tracks, then shooting at Volgin. And let's see if Mies can... Oh yeah, that's already half health. So first volunteer, have a seat. You can put on the headset, make yourself comfy. And Mies will be sure to explain to you how to manipulate the game and what to do. All right.
Aim, fire. Yeah, okay. Just
Well, that was a very brief explanation there. Aim and fire, and that's all he needs to do.
Okay.
Aim and fire.
Aim and fire.
Yeah.
Well then, Mies, now you have some time to do some shoutcasting yourself.
All right. This is Quinten LWD, and he's playing for the first time this game. He's actually my son, and he's being here for the first time at BSG. He's playing for the first time Metal Gear Solid here as BSG, and he has no practice whatsoever. And I think this is an awesome moment to kill some enemies in the meanwhile. And I'm gonna take a selfie with him while he's doing that. Smile. Totally focused here, but it's okay. We're gonna do 3 strats of the auto-scroller here. First strat is going to be by Quinten LWD. The second strat is going to be performed by TTO. And the third strat is going to be performed by Nando B. And just sit back, relax, be amazed. And in the meanwhile, I think AEtienne has a donation for us.
Sure. We have a 10-euro donation from Yu, if I'm right. How did that alligator learn to drive a bike? Hi, Mies. Good luck.
Thanks, Yu for gladly enough, I don't have to drive because I suck at driving at bikes. But we do have an infinite ammo gun in our hands, and that's sufficient enough for us. So, all right. While we are driving here and doing our thing here, we are having the second one coming up. Yeah, TTO. Give it a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And the second one is going to sit down. I will keep him off your guard in the meanwhile. Aim and fire, that's it. And kill as many as possible. Also for TTO here. He has also been here for the first time here at BSG. Also first time playing here Metal Gear Solid Delta. So, but not the first time that he played video games whatsoever. But also the first time here. But it's quite nice. You're doing good.
I could say that the aim of the 2 volunteers for now is about as good as Mies is.
Better than me, yeah.
Wouldn't you agree?
Definitely agree.
Thanks, AEtienne. Everyone is with me today. Amazing. Oh, it's good to be back here at BSG. AEtienne, take it away.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we don't have any more any donation for the moment, but remember that there is still incentive opens for the few runs, and remember that also we have some partner for this event. The BSG have for partner also the UKSG Red 2026 later during this year's. That will be in Scotland. If you're looking for more speedrunning content, please go check them out.
Right. And then we've got the
That's
transition here to the next volunteer. Can I get an applause for our previous volunteer? Awesome job, awesome job.
All right, let's go. Last stage performed by Nando. And yeah, here is there's also the difference here is between the previous two stages was one direction. Here comes enemies from all the directions, so you need to pay close attention.
Yeah, not to make it too difficult on Nando, right?
No pressure, no pressure. Just aim and fire.
You're like the other two volunteers were a bit younger, and this one is a bit older, so we'll just give him more tasks.
No worries.
Isn't life splendid like that?
It is.
The older you get, the more stuff you get to do.
Exactly. So yeah, here Snake is on his way to a ravine, and try to jump over.
Trying.
Uh-oh.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need to be zen if you want to jump, but it's okay. We're all zen. And if we perform that jump, then
no pressure.
No pressure. It's okay. And then we have the final sequence of the run. So we're doing good so far. We're doing good on time.
Oh yeah, my notes are about to end here. I just have walking Eva and the boss.
Exactly.
Oh. Well, then I can toss this aside.
You can.
Don't need that anymore.
Nope. Just go YOLO.
Yeah.
And that's it. And applause! Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nando.
Very much. Thank you. Right. The final two stages of the run. Chillenium.
Yeah. We're gonna walk Eva here, and that might sound like I'm talking about a dog. Obviously, I'm not. I'm talking about Eva. However, Eva does need to be walked, and we'll find out in just a moment why. First, Mies needs to patch Eva up a little bit, because she had a rough landing, and, well, we don't want her to bleed out. We might even want to feed her. Maybe I'm a bit premature here, but Mies will definitely give her some food, because that will replenish her stamina. Let's listen.
This tastes like crap.
Yeah, thanks, Eva. I've cooked all day for that meal, but thank you. I really appreciate the fact that you don't like it. So ungrateful. Well, maybe we are walking her then. Anyway, Mies needs to keep signaling to Eva that she needs to follow him, and she's like, he's wearing a croc suit. Why in the bleep are you wearing a croc suit? She really doesn't understand. So every, I think, 10 seconds, maybe 15 seconds, she'll press X to doubt Mies' his sanity and if Mies is doing the right thing here. But this is actually a pretty slow part of the run. However, it is obligatory. We can't really escape it. But Eva is saying all sorts of kind things, like you just said, like you just saw, asking if you're stupid or something. But hey, we are mean to. We are used to mean girls, aren't we, Mies?
We are.
Yeah. Plenty of life experience there. Anyway, moving on. Oh man, I just love that face on tech that I have here. So the mean girl that we need to guide around the jungle, we're showing her where to go, and yeah, it's actually a bit of a dull part, but like I said, we need to get through it. Mies has some companions, some people that were wondering if she's really that mean, and Mies is like, well, I won't put you up to those horrors. I'll just trank you so you won't remember. Actually, shooting down some fruits here. Feeling like having some fruits, Mies.
Yeah, I'm feeling fruity. Fruity
You're
today.
feeling fruity today.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be silent here for a moment.
Yeah, audio can mute you, so no worries. She was somewhat content actually. Well, that's good. She likes these fruits, and her stamina will be more filled up, and she lasts a little bit longer than the Russian ranches that she's going to get. So yeah, that's why I did get the fruit. Normally I don't get it because it's how do we call it, with PB paste? It will add some
add time.
Add time. So I leave it like it is. Technically, you do have enough rations to go with, to go back and forth. And yeah, those 2 fruits are just a small add-on to the stamina that she needs.
And lasting longer always is a good thing.
Yeah.
So we're actually moving up here, having a few guards that Mies is quick to take out. We're just gonna have a look if... oh man, you have to signal her so much, but yeah, it needs to be done.
It's in 2-3 paces that you make, you need to signal in. And I'm already moving ahead of her.
Yeah.
So yeah, I need to pay close attention where she's at.
Stupid or something?
Otherwise you can miss her. Then she's like stuck behind a tree or watching a snake crawl in the grass.
It sure is interesting that she is asking you if you are stupid while she has all this trouble navigating around.
Exactly.
But hey, I think we're coming up to the edge here, aren't we?
Almost, I think. Yeah, we're almost here at the edge.
God, it's so slow.
Nah, we're good. We're good on time, so...
Oh yeah, we are good on time. It's just that Eva isn't
good on
the
walking.
brightest bulb.
Just wait here for a bit. Wait on the ledge and then go
Jump
drop
down.
down. Huh. Okay. All right.
Nice.
And now my aim is good.
Hey, I mean, you warmed up, which is a good thing.
Anyway, yeah, that's the final part for the final boss,
Yeah.
or the semi-final boss.
Should I talk about the boss already a little bit, Mies?
Yeah, you can take it away from the
Yeah,
boss.
since we're coming up and I have no more pace notes to read, so...
Go for it.
The boss, the actual last boss of the game. No, that's not totally true now, is it, Mies?
Almost.
Ah, okay, I'll get to that in a bit. Anyway, the boss, we meet up with her in this huge field of daisies. I think it's daisies, and if it's not, then let me dream. We're meeting up with her in this huge field of daisies, and well, she is actually the one that is holding the Patriot gun, the one that we are holding as well. So the New Game Plus actually gave us her gun. It's interesting to face off somebody that you got her gun from, and that, oh man, time paradox. Anyway, the strat, as Mies often does in this game, is just fire at her. Keep your distance and fire at her. And there is a few tiny strats that she has. She moves around like we're watching Naruto, actually, but she's not Naruto. She has more body parts showing. She's this weird suit on and a few crazy scars. But like I said, Mies is strat for most of the things in this game, and I guess very easy is a good way to play it like that. Is just to keep on firing. And that is a beautiful thing, actually, because he can just keep on firing, and he will move around every once in a while, as you see, to keep that distance. Because if she comes too close, she'll go over into a CQC, close quarters combat move, and that is not the quickest way to run it like this. So when we defeat the boss, and you can be sure that we will defeat the boss, Mies will have. After the cutscene with her explaining everything and why it was such a sad thing and how she's proud of him and yada yada, and then he needs to pull the trigger one more time to put the last round in her, which is obviously in the gist of the story a very sad thing, but in the part of a speedrun it goes by so quickly. And then we meet up because after that we'll just be in an airplane because of all the cutscenes that we skipped. We meet up with Ocelot. And there's actually 3 ways that you can end that if you're not speedrunning the game anyway. That you can end that scene, and one is by firing at Ocelot and shooting him, and then you find out that it was blank in your gun. You can fire besides him, and then it will ricochet off, which is interesting because wasn't it a blank? Or you can't fire at him at all, and these 3 different ways of interacting with him will actually give you different cutscenes at the end, which is an interesting thing. If you're curious, do find it on YouTube. Now, this was what it was all about. Mies, can you tell us what that is?
The legacy.
The legacy. Yeah. I had so much fun in the beginning because he was like, Yeah, is that an overhead projector chip? What is that? I was like, yeah, this is what the whole game is about.
Oh, okay.
The philosopher's legacy, as she hands over her gun to him that we already had. And,
Giving me this.
yeah. End it. End it, Jack.
Or should I say, Snake?
Or Mies, maybe. I don't know.
Wonderful man.
Oh, a wonderful man that just shot me down.
Kill me now.
Oh, in a field of daisies.
Nice.
Those are definitely not daisies, but we'll call them daisies regardless, because that's the one white flower that I know. Maybe a lotus as well, I don't know. Anyway, here he goes. It needs to be done, Mies.
Okay, let's
There's
go.
only room for one boss.
Now she tells
And
us.
one snake.
What about her teeth? Her teeth?
Yeah, this cutscene has the ability to zoom in on parts. And like I said, Mies is also being very Peggy 13 here as well. Trust me, in the practice runs he did something different. Anyway, here we are with Ocelot. And Ocelot will jump out of this plane and... Oh, yeah, Mies is not aiming for him anyway. This is Russian roulette.
See where it goes.
I'd
Alright.
say that by now he would have had enough shots, but...
Yeah, okay, that's okay. Time is coming up soon, so tech be ready. Final codec. And time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this was Metal Gear Solid Delta. Not entirely planned as, but yeah, speedrun marathon. Anyway, after the black screen, after the end fight that didn't go as planned, we did manage to keep it under estimate, and I'm very happy to see the timer as going down at 1:15 instead of 1:22, because I hate to go over estimate. It happened for me once in the past 7 years that I come here at BSG, but normally I go on estimate, so we're all good. I would like to thank Chillenium for being here as my co-commentator at Caster. Amazing commentary and amazing run in general. I would like to thank Quentin LWD, TTO and Nando Bay for jumping in. And also the amazing crowd behind. And tech, audio, commentary. It was an amazing experience. I will be back next weekend for Silent Hill F. So that's going to be a hell of a run, an amazing run. You can get it really hard for me. Yeah, keep those donations coming for Silent Hill F, because you can make it very hard for you, for me eventually. Thank you very much. Any final words, Chillenium?
Yeah, I would really like to thank my friend here, Mies. I actually met Mies on a speedrunning event a few years back, and our friendship grew from there. So it's really fitting for me, and quite the honor to be here and be your co-commentator, your commentator. Thank you a bunch. Thank you to the audience again. It was great being here like this. Thanks to Tech and to the hosts, and this was a great first introduction for me on a Dutch speedrunning event. Thank you all so much.
Thank you so much. Before we head out, before I give it back to Etienne, I have a little something for Chillenium for his trouble.
Thanks,
you can
man.
also win this here at BSG if you donate. You can also win this amazing fun pack for Metal Gear Solid Delta. I will show it to you. It is amazing, and I would like to give it to Chillenium as my regard for his commentary, as a token of my appreciation. So
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Thanks a bunch.
All right.
This one is mine, though. You can't win this one. I'm sorry.
This is the ad one. So you can also win your own here at BSG Plus 2026. Thank you so much. Etienne, back to you.
Thank you, Mies, for this run, and thank you, Chillenium, for this commentary. That was an awesome run to follow, and we will see you later during these marathons. And I will take this opportunity also to speak a little bit about the donation that we got. We got 25 euros from an anonymous for that attach for the bonus song run. Basically,